majority leader, America's majority leader, and one of my best friends in Congress, Cantor. That's what leadership looks like. 3 days.
3 days.
3 days. All day.
4 days. 3 more days.
In a moment like this, I want to take a second to acknowledge the fact that we have lots of fellow Americans who are hurting in the aftermath of Hurricane Sandy. Let's put an extra prayer today for them, and let's think about when you get home, going online, Salvation Army, Red Cross, see if you can make a donation. Turn on the TV, turn on the web, and you can see that a lot of people still suffer. So let's keep them.
We've got serious problems in this country. That requires serious solutions. In order to put serious solutions in place, you need to elect a leader. That's why in 3 days, we need to elect Mitt Romney, the next president of the United States. You know, in the closing moments of campaign, it's when you can see really what a campaign's all about at times. In these last hours, let me read you a quote from 4 years ago. If you don't have any fresh ideas, then you use stale tactics to scare voters. If you don't have a record to run on, then you paint your opponent as someone people should run from. You make a big election about small things. You remember who said that 4 years ago? You do remember. That's what Barack Obama said in 2008. Sadly, that's exactly what he has become. As candidate in 2008, he appealed to our highest aspirations. Now, he's appealing to our lowest fears. Just yesterday, he suggested to his supporters that people ought to vote out of revenge. Mitt Romney and I are asking for your vote, and we are asking you to vote out of love for country.
USA! 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 USA!
In 2008, President Obama made lots of grandiose promises. You remember Hope and Change? Remember how he'd bring everybody together? He hasn't met with our party leaders since last July. Remember when he said he'd cut the deficit in half? It's doubled. Remember when he said he'd create all these jobs?
Yeah.
Look, we just got the latest employment report, and the unemployment rate is higher than the day he took office. You've got 23 million Americans struggling to find work in this country today. 15% of our fellow citizens are living in poverty today. It's the highest rate in a generation. We are 9 million jobs shy of what he said we would achieve if only he could borrow all that stimulus money and spend it on all these interest groups. Look, this isn't working. We have a jobs crisis. Wouldn't it be nice to have an actual job creator in the White House during the We need leadership. You know, one of my favorite historians, a guy named Rufus Fears, he did all these great history lectures on Virginians, on our founders. And the 4 common themes and principles, the characteristics that define a great leader at a nation's time when it needs a great leader, he said this: you need a leader with a moral compass. You need a leader with a bedrock of principles, like our founding principles. Came right out of Virginia. You need a leader with a vision for the country and with the experience and the skills to execute that vision. That is Mitt Romney. This is the man. Look at what the man's done in his life. This is a man who, when given a responsibility, actually achieves. This is a man who, where others have failed, he has succeeded. This is a man who helped create tens of thousands of jobs, who turned around businesses, who helped struggling businesses. And by the way, being successful in business, that is a good thing. That's how we create jobs. This is a guy who, when he was governor of Massachusetts, a Republican governor of a Democratic state, did he demean the Democrats? Did he demigod them? No. He met with them every Monday. He reached across the aisle. He actually got things done. He didn't compromise principle. He found common ground. And he did what he said he would do, which is he balanced the budget without ever raising taxes. That's the kind of leadership we need today. What we're saying is this. It is not just enough to criticize President Obama's broken promises, the empty rhetoric, and the failed leadership. We owe you, our fellow citizens, a true choice. Here's what we are saying. We believe in the founding principles. We believe in liberty, freedom, free enterprise, self-determination. We believe that government works for us, the people, and not the other way around. Those are the principles that make this And as we look at these principles and apply them to the problems of the day, those are the solutions we're offering. That's what our 5-point plan is all about. We've got so much energy in this country. We have so much coal in this state. We have so much oil and gas on your coast. We want to use this energy. We want to put people back to work. We have this energy. Let's use this energy. Let's create jobs. Let's lower our prices. Let's get people back to work. We got to help people who are in between jobs get the skills they need. We've got to make sure that small businesses can achieve. And by the way, you may have heard this in Roanoke. Let me say something else. If you have a business, you did build that business. Entrepreneurship. Eric and I have worked on this issue so much. We need Georgia.